Parakeets discovered inside the same room in one man's home.
Tonight, 7 Action News reporter Kim Craig brings us this cautionary tale of how a situation that may have started with just 2 parakeets can explode into something disturbing and unhealthy for the birds and people.
This really has taken a village of rescues to really help these parakeets. First, this man comes and surrenders almost 500 parakeets. And then yesterday, he came with hundreds more.
I was livid. How does this happen?
Seasoned bird rescuer Shannon Kramer couldn't believe what was happening. Over 800 birds, budgies, a kind of parakeet, were being surrendered by one man. They were birds from one room in his father's house, a hoarding situation born out of much more than a man's fondness for birds.
Bless him for getting help and not just opening a window, but because that's dangerous. They would have all died. We just got to check on our human beings. We have to make sure that our elders are well cared for.
I believe he probably knew that he had mental health issues and that it was getting a little out of control, but I don't think he realized the extent until he went over there.
Kelly Labonte of the Detroit Animal Welfare Group near Romeo got the call from the man's son who first surrendered 497 parakeets just before Christmas Eve. Then yesterday, he brought 339 more parakeets that were alive but in clear distress.
And they were all on top of each other and suffocating and very stressed. They weren't even moving. When they arrived, I thought they were all dead because not one of them was moving.
Labonte brought several other rescues in to help. They separated the parakeets that are now being checked by a number of veterinarians. Shannon Kramer is with Birds and Beaks Rescue and Rehab.
We were concerned yesterday because they were so crammed in those boxes. I mean, a budgie weighs, the average weight so far has been 32 grams a piece. And these boxes were weighing like 35 pounds.
Some, tattered feathers just because of the close proximity of other birds. I have one that just had a missing toe tip, an older female, so she had a little bit of a buildup of keratin on her nose. But so far, so good. But I'm down 4 and I have 300 more to go. So.
And we'll have links if you'd like to make a donation to help the rescues care for these birds.
When these birds go into homes, the thing that I care about is that they're not going to go out and be bred by anybody else.
And if interested in adopting one of these precious creatures, Labonte says just know that they're noisy and messy.
They're part of the family. They require enrichment. You just don't keep them in a cage and clean the cage and put food and water in once a day. They require interaction with their human, and they require flight time. And so it is a commitment for 7 to 15 years.
Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.